Good morning. This is the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Wednesday, June 4th. Looking at fire potential impacts for today, we do have scattered showers, most concentrated in the south. Could lay down some tenth to quarter-inch rain amounts today and tomorrow, and still a band of those showers extending through Friday. Over the past 24 hours, we see some of those wetting rains across our southern areas, along with lightning on the wet side. We do have continued fire activity. We did have a fire up around 800 acres on the southwest edge of the Payette, mostly in lighter fuels and grass. But otherwise, fire activity has been picking up. Some of our 7-day precipitation cut off here across parts of Nevada, the River Forecast Center, across California, Nevada, having some personnel issues at the present time. And looking at the ERC point map, kind of a mix. We had our most critical fuels in the south, but you notice the downward arrows, a lot of moisture there in the past 2 days. Still a band of critical fuels in central Nevada and parts of central Utah. Some of that will be changing. We are starting to dry out in our northern areas. 100-hour fuels kind of show a more consistent picture with this darker golden area extending through much of Nevada, Utah, and into southern Idaho, and right along the Oregon border, extending back to where we had our fire on the southwestern edge of the Payette yesterday. Looking at the upper level map for today, we do have dry air for the most part, pushing into the north. Some moisture across our southern areas. You see our 7-day on the right. Nothing is truly critical. Winds overall fairly light out of the north. And you see the humidity levels mostly in the teens to 20s and 30s in southern areas of Utah where there will be moisture. And for Thursday, we do notice a band of moisture extending across south central Nevada into parts of southern Utah where the showers will be. A weak trough with some buildups up in Idaho, but there is drier air with high pressure starting to nose in. You can see wind flow, again, fairly light across the region. Humidity, again, in the teens. And then the band of clouds and showers extending across central areas of Nevada and Utah, again on Friday with higher humidity and some low-end showers or wetting rains. But notice the high-pressure ridge and drier air pushing in across Idaho. And that's going to be a concern as we go into the weekend for parts of Idaho and even northern Nevada where there's an abundant fine fuel crop. See our 7-day on the right, a bit more on the yellow side. Wind's not a factor, fortunately, for the most part, fairly light. Humidity starting to dry out in our western areas, especially northwestern Nevada, also in parts of southern Nevada. 3-day precipitation totals, again, most abundant in our southern areas. Some of the darker blues to lighter blues are a ½ to 1 inch of precipitation. Now going into the weekend, weak low pressure area may trigger some isolated showers across some of the higher terrain near Tahoe and the central Nevada mountains, but dry air further north, and that dryness and warmth builds as high pressure builds in despite the showers over the Sierra. And you can see a lot more yellow on the map as we go into Monday and Tuesday as a ridge of high pressure dominates. Still some showers off the Sierra front in western Nevada, but by and large, much of Idaho, a good portion of northern northeast Nevada dries out. A lot more yellow on the map by Tuesday, next Tuesday, as it should be this time of year. 7-day precip totals and the 8 to 14, the outlook shows warmer than normal conditions, especially across most of the Great Basin. Near normal precipitation, and normal for early to mid-June is not too much. This concludes our briefing. Have a great day.